Here's a simple beginner's guide for you to start tax deed investing today so you can find some dirt cheap property, sometimes for as much as 90% off market value. Now, tax deed investing is one of those things. It's kind of elusive. It's kind of like a unicorn out there. Most people don't understand how to do it. Most people don't understand how to get into it. So I want to walk you through the basic beginner steps. You can start to find some of these properties, sometimes even by the end of the day. Now, okay, so let's get into it right now. So one of the fastest ways to get started with tax deeds as a beginner is obviously first thing you need to do is choose a tax deed state. So what are the tax deed states? We have Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, New Mexico, Utah, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Oklahoma, Kansas has some, North Carolina, Virginia. We have Texas and Florida in there as well, Pennsylvania and Maine. Now, some of these counties and some of these states might do both tax liens and deeds, like in Florida. Some places are changing all the time. However, that is the lay of the land. So if you want to get into this, choose a state. So if you live in a lien state, you can do this stuff remotely as well. So that's step one, choose a tax deed state, okay? The next thing you need to do is find out when the heck are they having an auction. Okay, so some of these auctions are in person, some of them are online. There's pros and cons to each. The beauty of doing an online auction is you can do it from the comfort of your home. You can be wearing your underwear or your trench coat or whatever it is, Halloween costume year round. You can do what you like in that regard. From there, the in-person auctions can be great as well, especially in some of the smaller counties that have small populations. I've had really good success at the smaller counties because there's less people bidding. There's a lot of cheap property that goes there. So both of them have their pros and cons. When it comes to in-person auctions, a big mistake that people make is they travel somewhere far out of the way and it's like, oh, they had 6 properties that they got on a plane to go look at. And sure enough, they're upset because the day of the sale, everything got redeemed. And they're like, oh, they're all sad, right? What we like to do, we like to go to Texas. We go to Harris County, Houston. And one of the reasons why we like that is it's an in-person auction, but it's worth our time to hop on a plane and go there. We've bought over 50 properties there. I've been going there. This will be my 21st year now going to this auction. And one of the reasons why I like it as a good in-person auction is the fact that they have lots of properties. So we'll have 100, 150 properties on our list. We'll go look at 100. We'll drive the properties. The day of the auction, we know 70 to 80% will redeem, and we will be left with 15 to 25 properties to bid on. So that one is always worth the trip.